This is NDTV. And you're watching Ndtv-Hindu.
It's prime time on Ndtv-Hindu, and here in our studios tonight we will bring you the protagonist of what is turning out to be more spicy than a prime-time soap opera. The family feud between actor Vijay Kumar and his daughter Vanitha. From one complaint upon another complaint, the father-daughter duo have been keeping everyone from the Chennai police to the media, even to the US consulate, absolutely busy. But what is the true story behind this drama? Good evening, I'm Divya, and joining me tonight to give us her side of the story as we uncover this plot is Miss Vanitha Vijay Kumar herself. On Headlines Now, we will get you an exclusive and perhaps even an explosive interview with this fiery daughter. But that's not all that we have lined up for you this evening. Ndtv-Hindu's expose on the pathetic condition of hygiene in government hospitals across the city has got a reaction from no less than the Principal Health Secretary of the state himself, who has promised quick action. All that and much more coming up in this power-packed half an hour for you. But first, let's bring you the headlines now. After Ndtv-Hindu blew the lid off on the pathetic conditions at the government hospital, this is the Principal Health Secretary's plan of action.
We will send a team of officials to go around these places and ensure that toilets are maintained cleanly.
Another dampener for Nalini Sriharan, a former Congress MP, files a petition against her premature release in the Rajiv Gandhi assassination case. It's a drama like none other. Actor Vijay Kumar and his daughter Vanitha play out a family feud out in the open.
Please take, action according to law. Please take immediate action, and they are very concerned about their citizen.
Flash floods wreak havoc in Tamil Nadu, crops submerged everywhere, schools and colleges shut in 9 districts. And high-end push bikes pedal their way up the sales chart. Bikers revel in the adventure factor.
What I tried is, tried cycling in a normal cycle, but I was not able to drive more than 4 kilometers. Then I happened to buy this cycle, and now I'm able to do 42 kilometers.
Let's also bring you the national news making headlines. Jagan Mohan Reddy writes an emotional 5-page letter to Sonia Gandhi, cites humiliation and conspiracy to split the family of his father.
Decision of Mr. Jagan is most unfortunate. I think it's a misguided decision.
Kapil Sibal says he is committed to transparency, justice in the telecom industry. The government will be sending notices to 85 firms. WikiLeaks' latest release reveals that Turkey kept India out of an Afghan meet because of Pakistani sensitivities. I'm not against any probe, but publication of taped conversation is an invasion of privacy, says Ratan Tata. India's athletes return from the Asian Games with their best ever medal haul. Well, barely 24 hours after we broke the big story on how hygiene and sanitation are in a state of mess at the government hospital in the state's health secretary has reacted and has promised action. This is an Ndtv-Hindu impact.
Hygiene and sanitation are a far cry at these government hospitals. Unfit toilets, rotten beds and stained bed sheets are a common sight at these state-run government hospitals. A day after Ndtv-Hindu exposed the dark side of the mecca of healthcare, the Principal Health Secretary has promised action.
We are actually finding it a difficult situation, but we are doing our best to see these vacancies are filled up somehow and toilets are maintained in clean condition. We will send a team of officials to go around these places and ensure that toilets are maintained cleanly in such big hospitals. Whatever be the reason, we have no reason to keep it in bad condition. Our people, we will sensitize our people. We will take extra arrangements to see that toilets are maintained cleanly and beds are maintained cleanly.
Although the man at the helm promises immediate action, the real problem here seems to be the lack of sanitation workers. Will the government take note of this serious issue and ensure that the action taken is more than a stopgap arrangement? In Chennai, Lokpriya, NDTV-Hindu.
Well, even as Nalini Sriharan is not giving up on her plea for a premature release, looks like the tide is not in her favour. Now, another petition against a premature release has been filed. Former Congress MP R. Anbarasu filed a petition in the Madras High Court against her. He's expressed apprehensions that Nalini's release would pose a threat to other national leaders. He has also pointed out that the now decimated LTTE was spread across the Tamil diaspora, and if Nalini is released, she would act as a points person for the outfit. Only last week, Nalini filed a review petition in the High Court against the government order which ruled out her premature release, and the review petition is slated for hearing in December.
She has already filed twice such an application, but on both the occasions it was rejected. Now she has come up for the third time. As a congressman, as a Congress leader, I have served as a secretary of the Congress Parliamentary Party under Rajiv Gandhi leadership, and on behalf of that I am filing this petition not to release Nalini, since his release will definitely pose a danger to the national leaders.
Well, let's in fact listen to what Nalini's counsel had to say about this.
When a prisoner has completed 14 years of imprisonment, it's a life convict, he should be reformed and rehabilitated and allowed to mingle in the society as a normal human being. That is public interest. But he is coming to tell the court, no, Nalini, because she was involved in a crime which was sensational, she should never be allowed out of prison. She should die in prison. So that can never be public interest. That kind of approach is contrary to all Supreme Court rulings.
Well, the Madras High Court today ordered that the Shivalingam at the famous the Vaishnavite shrine in Tirunelveli should be restored. Overruling an earlier order of a lower court, the High Court said the displaced Shivalingam from the Nambi temple should be restored within 3 months. The Shivalingam was removed in 2004, leading to controversy and tensions between sections of the local community. Well, still ahead on the bulletin, we bring you what is perhaps the biggest drama playing out in the city. More on that in just a moment.